This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And he deals. Leody Taveras in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one at triple digits. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, that gets through.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. Seager stands in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. It's tough to outshine a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
Next offering upstairs.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the 2nd time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games 1, 3, and 4.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. Two outs. And it's even up. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is the inning. Rangers leave one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are back here in L.A. Today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And that one is inside ball one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Turns and fires to Betts. That one drifts inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Taveras brings it in, and there's 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Freeman hits it in the air. Durant tracks it down for the out. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
And a pitch. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. And he blows that one by him at 100.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
2-2 now. Semien waits. And another ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Josh Young. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here. Digging in, Ezekiel Duran. That one fouled off. Throw over to first. Simeon back in. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Vargas sizing this one up. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
And now Jared Walsh. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Righty delivers. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Just missing there. And that's ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Muncy. They take the force out. Out number 3. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. A wind in the pitch. This one popped up. Simeon makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Teoscar Hernandez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Evaldi checks over to first, and he's back. Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here is Leody Taveras. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And he's already singled in this game. Lowe in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses. And that is ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. Hard hit right side on to first, and Seager is set down. And that is the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 6.
The right fielder, number 6.
Evaldi back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This is another guy capable.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
He goes down looking. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
And there's a ball. The Dodgers looking to strike first here in the last half of the third.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
So 2 down. Freddie Freeman will hit next. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And he grounds one to the right side. Simeon toss over to first. And Freeman is retired. And that is the third out of the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Game 1 of the World Series.
The right fielder.
And the batter now, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
The right-hander back to work. And that one hammered Pajes. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1.
Young.
They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Evaldi back to work. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Muncy hits one in the air. Garcia settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers. No left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as
baseman.
textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vargas now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one missed. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cody Bradford, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Heaney also throwing. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
Next up for Texas, Jared Walsh. Walked his first time. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a foul ball. That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The Rangers trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Andy Pajes.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Ohtani around second, headed for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging. 2 down.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That clips the corner. Ohtani at third with 2 away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Tavares going after it. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in LA, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
The pitch. Just missed.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Wouldn't chase that time. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two outs. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. That one hit to right. Couple of steps in. And makes the grab. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Smith, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Josh Spores, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Castillo getting loose as well. And the 1-0. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Cody Bradford.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Max Muncy at the dish. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that skips in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking. 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And misses inside. Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
And a count 1-2. And another ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
On the ground. Slings to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Ohtani back to work. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a pitch.
Whoa, damn.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the righty deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And he deals. That catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Freeman hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Ripped on a line. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And now it's going to be Jared Walsh. Left-hand batter waits. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Gratterol, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is number 6.
The right fielder.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Paz in the box now. No balls and a strike. gets the call. And that's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here are the late stages of game 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, digging in is the switch inning outfielder. The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that one fouled off.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So now it's Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is inside. And a pitch. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Low over at first with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Late swing fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Double play ball to second. Vargas. Off balance feed. There's 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Fire Eisen also getting ready. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and the inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Mookie now.
Not shortstop, Mookie Betts.
as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That's way outside. And the count's even at 2. The wind and the pitch.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The tag, and he's out at second. Ripped to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And Freeman is retired.
Up next to the Dodgers. The catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him swinging. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. The right-hander back to work.
It's no secret teams need strong starting pitching to win in the postseason. Your Game 1 starter can set the tone for the series, and it feels like that's what's happening tonight. She really delivered for her team by going deep into this game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And the next pitch is way outside. Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jared Walsh.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off to the right. One strike away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him. And that'll do it. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.